Choke no joke, cheeky choke no joke. Choke no joke, cheeky choke no joke. You know what it is. We here, baby. All right. Back to the Diddy trial. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what y'all here for. It was crazy today. I think the whole industry is about to get exposed. Oh, man. I love it. I love it. All the stuff that I've been telling y'all over the years is finally coming true. Well, not coming true, been true, coming to the light for the people that thought it was all cap or a person was jealous. Oh, because so-and-so is so rich. Well, these people's days are numbered. Choke no joke, I'm here. Moderators, if you see anybody mentioning any other channels, any other shows, anything, block them. I don't care who it is. I'm telling you now, from the top of the show, I don't care if you're an advocate, loyal person that come on. I'm telling you now, do not come on here talking about no fucking body else's bullshit, niggas on my cock and all that other stuff. Let them just keep sucking me off. All right? But you've been warned. Choke no joke, you already know. Let's go.
Choke no joke, yeah. It's choke no joke. Let's go. Choke no joke, chicken choke no joke. Choke no joke, niggas choke no joke. Choke no joke, yeah. It's choke no joke. Let's go. Choke no joke, chicken choke no joke. Choke no joke, niggas choke no joke. Legal hustle. Yeah, legal hustle, MAGA. You know what it is. It's choke, no joke about killing heat. Left my boo and my dudes when I saw the heat. Yeah, legal hustle, MAGA. You know what it is. It's choke, no joke about killing heat. Left my boo and my dudes when I saw the heat. Yeah, legal hustle, MAGA. You know what it is. It's choke, no joke about killing heat. Left my boo and my dudes when I saw the heat. Was gone in 30 seconds, more like 23. Took flight like Mike, number 23. Before the indictment came, I split like Jada, didn't get wet like Kane. Got out the game. I went from the tunnel, now movie making. So it ain't no confusing why you dudes be hating. It ain't no confusing why you dudes be hating. It ain't no confusing why you dudes be hating. Jack Brown, you know what it is. Keep on hating, you know what it is. Never did I think hip-hop go this far. Never did I think I see Diddy behind bars. Or kills, penitentiary scars. The Man Act, is it going too far? Back. Y'all industry rats, y'all whack. That's 100 on Pyro. You'll be trapped like Pac. The go viral. Gene saw the nuts at Gyro. At the freak off and Diddy too. But plug shopper, free door stopper. Nigga, you don't know if you a criminal or a cop. But you're next to be locked. Ask Keefy D. Telling on yourself on Vlad TV. You dumb nigga, right? You'll never be me. And I never be you too. Telling on you too. Sitting on the step, giving up myself. What the fuck I look like? My name G-Dap. Comb legacy doom. Will the bad boy see time like loan? Your extortion fell through. You friend to no one, like the moon. What did you do? Sat back and watch him get groomed. Only badge in the room. You and wifey, drunk the juice. Saw the check for Pac's life. And his back right. Guess it's bad boy for life. Or should I say same gang? You the same lane. That Diddy let hang. And now he chain gang. Damn, you rocked them, fella, didn't you? For the mozzarella, did it for Wolf and his mother, D-Ferg and Kerrborough. Nah, nigga, you did it cause your ass ain't thorough. And you ain't from the boroughs. Joke, no joke, you know what it is. This one's for the whole earth, you know, when they get disrespectful. I just go to the booth and kick the truth to the young black youth. Joke, no joke, you know what it is. Keep on hating, you know what it is.
Choke, no joke, we here, baby. Y'all know what it is. Orlando G in the building. Tasha Rain is here to hold it down. All right, Shard here. All right, Ursula is here. All right, Markeith in the building. All right, Kenyatta is here. My fellow Americans salute. The Jenny is here. All right, Gary, what up? Abigail, what up? Cassia, what up? All right, Wonderful, what up? Bruno, what up? All right, Michelle Frizzy, what up? CC in the building, what up? They in here. I see y'all. Choke, no joke. Agent Nueve's up in here. CJ's here. Dipset. Forever. Perry Jones in the building. PJ, what up? You know what it is. Shout out to all my membership gang, all my subscribers. Y'all know what it is. Miss Spaz is here. All right. Diddy Mac, what up? NO in the building. AC is here. Okay. Mona Lisa's here. George is here. Deliver Us from Eva is here. Kendall is here. Mel is here. All right. Shout out to everybody that I saw last night at the Wu-Tang show. Wu-Tang is on your brain. If you ain't see, yo, let me tell you something now. If you don't go to the Wu-Tang concert when it comes to your city, you are going to miss out on one of the best hip-hop shows ever. And when I mean ever, I mean ever. Bro, oh my God. That Wu-Tang show was incredible from beginning to end. And they played a couple of trailers. They got some movies and docs coming out. Shout out to the Young Dirty Bastard, you know what I mean? And the whole Jones family, Russell Jones family. All right. Shout out to the my man True Master. Shout out to Master Killer, Raekwon, Ghostface, Inspector Deck, the Abbott, the RZA, Capadonna. Oh man, the whole U-Guard. Everybody was in the building, bro. Everybody was in the building. The whole clan. Did I leave somebody out? I don't think I left anybody out. If I did, blame my mind, not my heart. Shout out to Gano Grills. All right, I saw GB up in there. Shout out to Snoop from The Wire. Seen her up in there. Shaka Zulu. Shout out to Shaka Zulu in the building. Greg Street. Greg Street was in there. Oh, my man Killer Mike. Shout out Killer Mike. He opened up the show. It was crazy last night, bro. I mean, crazy. If the Wu-Tang comes to your city and you miss it, you are playing yourself. Oh, Method Man, my bad. Meth, shout out Meth. Meth a funny nigga. So about yo, Choke, don't talk about me, Choke. True Magic, what up? Artiz, what up? All right. Yeah, man. But yeah, the whole clan was in the building, man. The whole clan. It's a beautiful thing that you know, by the grace of God, that they all healthy enough to get on this road and do this tour together. It's called the Wu-Tang, the Final Chamber. That's the name of the type, the tour, the Final Chamber. Hopefully, it's not the Final Chamber. You know, I don't like playing with words like that. The power of words is strong, but that might be the final chamber for the last chamber, and then they're gonna go into the next chamber. That's how I'm gonna look at it. Oh man, shout out to Reggie Noble. Yeah, Redman was in there. Shout out to everybody that seen me, gave me love. Oh, shout out to my man Big Winston, Tamika Scott, my man Bass, Sebastian was in the building. Man, oh God. Oh, my man Stevie from the Foursome C's. Well, Foursome D's, y'all would know it. Foursome D's was in there talking about tears, tears, ooh, falling like tears. How many of y'all know that? Well, y'all remember, love is a house, you got the key. Oh. Make you be. Love is a house. That was my joint, dog. Y'all taking me back to Video Music Box up in here. You know what I mean? But man, yo, I'm telling you, go to the tour. The tour come to your city. Go to the tour. I guarantee you it's going to be worth every dime that you spend. You know, I was so mad because I didn't want to buy no Wu-Tang shirts until I came outside because I didn't want to have to carry them. I came out because I stayed in Raekwon's green room probably like after the show was over. We probably was the last ones in the whole arena, just sitting back kicking it. You know what I mean? And I came out, all the goddamn guys was going with all the shirts, man. I was trying to get every color too. And they was gone. I was mad. But I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cash out Raekwon, tell him to grab me some and just send them to me. All right. But I'm definitely trying to catch the tour in another city. I'm like, man, let me tell y'all the dates real quick so y'all know. Because they going like down south, across the south to the Midwest, to the West Coast. So make sure you get your tickets. All right, I'm gonna put I'll put these dates on the screen just for a hot second. And then I'm gonna get into the Diddy trial. That joint was crack, yo, bro. Oh my God, that's all. The stage show, they stage presence, they stage positions, the song selections, the band, the sound, everything was on point. So June 13th, that's tomorrow. So if you're in the Dallas area, they're gonna be at the Dickies Arena, right, in Fort Worth. On what's that? Saturday the 14th, they're gonna be in Houston at the Toyota Center. On the Sunday, the 15th, they're gonna be at the Moody Center in ATX in Austin, Texas. On Monday, the 16th, they'd be at the BOK Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I never been to Tulsa. I'm ready to drive out to Tulsa. That ain't that far. June 18th in Phoenix, at the PHX Arena, formerly the Footprint Center. Get your tickets and go, bro. You can get a ticket for like 50. You know what I'm saying? Which ain't high at all. What else? Oh yeah, June 20th. They had in Canada, Ontario. No, that's pardon me, that's California. They hit the West Coast by the 20th. So Ontario, that's like South Cali. southern part of Cali, and then they're gonna make their way up. June 21st in San Diego, June 22nd, LA at the Crypto. June 24th, San Francisco, they're in the Bay. That's the 24th. The 25th, they're at the Golden One Center at Sacramento. June 28th, they're in Seattle at the Climax Pledge Arena. Do not miss this show. If you's a hip hop head, and then next month you got Portland, then Colorado, then Chicago, then Detroit, Columbus, Boston, Canada, and Laval, Toronto. And then the 16th, I need to go in New York, bro. New York probably gonna be crazy. Yeah, they're at the Garden July 16th. July 17th, they're in Newark. You know what I mean? So it's more dates too. Because they got I think they're gonna be going overseas too, if I'm not mistaken. But yo, get your tickets. I'm telling you, get your tickets in advance. Because if you try to wait till the last minute, you might not get in because they damn near had 20,000. That's it probably was sold out. I seen people all the way at the top. So it had to be sold out last night. But yo, the show is fire. I mean, the show is fire. Let me see. Shall I show y'all a little bit? I'm gonna give y'all a little sample of what happened last night. You said they never did Madison Square Garden. I'm not sure about that. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just gonna give y'all just a little bit so we get into the Diddy thing. I know that's what y'all here for. All right. I'm gonna give y'all some exclusive backstage. You know what I mean? You know, you get the exclusive with Choke No Joke. Here go me and Raekwon's dressing. Got my man Killer Mike walking up. Killer Mike in the jizzer in the building. All right. What up? What up? Trying looking like Slick Rick tonight, B. What's going on? All right. I'm good, brother. Good to see you. Oh my God. Tear it down, baby. All right. Ray in it? Come on.
One of the most decorated, baby. Killer Mike, boy, yeah, that's how you come out your city. Yeah. Goal is up too? Shit, yeah, nigga. Yeah. Mean. Hey. It's hip hop. It's hip hop all day. I love it, man. I love it. I'll turn it up. Yes. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let's turn up, man. Oh, man, turn. Let's turn. Choke, no joke.
What up?
Oh shit. Choke. Yeah. Choke out here. Indeed. Going to go. I see how. 929.
I ain't gonna let y'all hear all their conversations and stuff. That ain't for the camera. You know what I mean? But as you can see, I get love from the real hip hop heads. Niggas know me, okay? I've been in this game, all right? Legendary videographer. Niggas know me. Niggas out here on my but as you can see, hold on, who else is in the building? Let me give y'all a little more, just a little bit, because I'm gonna drop this in a minute. Hold on, don't go nowhere. Some of this stuff I can't let y'all see because I'm gonna.
Before, stay tuned.
Okay, let's drop this one on them real quick.
These are the original Wu-Tang dunks, the first ones, not the retros, the first ones. What was it, 90? Yeah.
Okay. You got it here. I never seen these ones.
I know. Don't worry about it.
Pretty felines. Okay.
Don't worry about it. So you might see a whole lot of stuff you ain't seen before. Stay tuned.
Okay. All right. Greg Street.
No joke.
V103. V103 in the building, man. Y'all already know.
Yep.
What's up, brother?
Peace.
I know you got something to promote.
Shit. There you go. Not really.
Yes, you do. Hey, what's good with you, brother? How you doing?
Yo, peace. So, you know, it's a new year and shit. 25, add up to 9, you know what I'm saying? I'm 36 years old right now, 36 chambers, you know?
Still a baby.
Yeah, we promoting a lot, you know what I'm saying? Baby forever. I got 3 babies out there. I got 4 babies out there in the crowd right now. I got 7 all together. And, you know?
I have it on 4 far from the tree.
I'm promoting the babies.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, music gonna come, you know, that ain't gonna stop. Legacy gonna keep going. You know, we got movies coming, got video games coming. And that's that. Peace.
I don't know where to find you at.
Young Dirty Bastard official. You already know. Wu-Tang is forever.
All right, peace. I was in that doc too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. All right. Choke no joke. We in the building. Backstage. You already know. It's a clan, baby. Come on. Yeah, just Young Dirty Bastard. What up? All right. I'm gonna give y'all one more real quick. Hold on. One more. Let me see. Y'all want to see the Abbott? The Resurrector? Joe, we in the building. Who here? Here we go. Give y'all the Abbott real quick. You know I can't do it without the Abbott. Got the condom. See?
All right, on 3, 1, 2, 3.
3.
Thank you.
Got you, dog, right here.
I got eyes on you. Yeah.
God in the building. Man, Golden Arms in the building.
Thanks, Haas.
Why would you do that? Yo, Smith.
Rez in the building. Peace. Bang, 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 bang. Rez in the building. Peace. Rez in the building. All right. I'm gonna give you, I just gotta let y'all just see them on stage one time, or it wouldn't even be fair. You know what I mean? It wouldn't even be fair if I don't let y'all see them on stage just once. Let me see one song should I play. Oh, shout out to my girl Snoop in the building. Snoop was there. Snoop.
And he was ashamed, decapitated. He cut off the heads of 131 lords. It was a bad time for the empire. The sheriff just stayed inside his castle and he never came out. People said his brain was infected.
Shout out to the homie Snoop. Shout out to True Master. Let's see. Okay, we're going to do this like this. We're going to give it the golden arms.
Nah, fuck that. ATL, give me some love, motherfuckers.
We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that once I get in there, edit it, and raise the audio and everything so it sounds nice and clear to y'all. All right, let's get to it. We're gonna get to the Diddy trial. Y'all know how we do. We're gonna get Elvin out here, whoever the hell that is. You blocked, I'm blocking you. We don't do hate over here. Think you gonna come in here and hate and rush me to get to something? Just sit back and watch the show, nigga. Now you can't participate. I have a no tolerance level for bull crap today. Sorry. All right. Now, getting back to the Diddy trial. Let me see if I can. I don't think I can go live. Let me see. My battery is low, so I don't know how long I could go live on Instagram, but I'm gonna give them a little love on the gram. They probably got a good 15 minutes, if that. Hold on, let me see. Anybody else want to get blocked before I get started? Because I have no tolerance for BS today. My tolerance level's on 0. Okay. All right, I'm live on Instagram and YouTube. Let me just punch this in right there, and I'm gonna get started with the Diddy trial. Now, I'm gonna jump straight into today because I know I didn't. Excuse me. I didn't get into. I wasn't on last night because I was at the concert, so I will try to follow that up in tomorrow's show. And I'm gonna just jump into today's. But once again, do not miss the Wu-Tang concert. Okay? You will not be disappointed. Shout out to all the ladies in the building. Wu-Tang, they got a strong female base because all the ladies was out. But shout out to the whole clan. Like I said, they coming to a city near you. Do not miss it. All right, Instagram, I'm live on YouTube. If you didn't know, now you know. All right, YouTube, I'm live on Instagram. If you didn't know, now you know. Y'all can network. You know what I mean? All right. They want that ice cream. They did ice cream last night too. They did all the hits. I mean, they got. Well, I ain't gonna say they did all of them. They did as many as they could do because they got way too many amongst all of them. But they gave you all the ones you wanted to hear. You didn't walk out of there like, oh man, they didn't do that one. No, they did most of the ones that you want to hear. All right. So, all right, let's get into it. Court is in session. All rise. Jurors, I apologize how long this took. We did things to save you time. Shout out to my man Matthew. All right. We did things to save you time. Jane, you are still John Doe's baby mama. You are still under oath. Y'all can proceed with the cross-examination. So Diddy's attorneys are still crossing Jane Doe. I don't know where it left off yesterday because, like I said, I was at the Clan concert, the Wu-Tang concert. So we'll catch up for those who didn't don't know what happened yesterday, but you know how I feel y'all in. So Miss Garagos, or whatever her name is, Tenny, she steps up. Good morning, Jane. Let's look at your message where you said, I feel as your lover, I wanted to please you and push through. what were you really wanting? What you really wanted was to cuddle with Mr. Combs, correct? Our intimate time. Tell me about the mobile TV you got him. You know, hold on. Let me go back a little bit before this started, because there was some drama in the beginning before they got started. And this is why the judge was like, he was apologizing to the let me see. Yeah, it was some drama in the beginning of the day. So let's kind of get through the drama a little bit, try to understand what was going on. Okay, so the judge says the messages at issue that the defense wants to get it. Can't you redact them? We shouldn't have it. It's consistent with our theory. And then they didn't open the judge says they didn't open the door. AUSA says, Comey says, his foot massages, it distracted me. It feels so good. On direct, we elicit testimony about the end of the relationship in 2024. There were no texts, but oral communications. This self-serving voice note by the defendant should not come in. By December 2023, he was trying to make a record for litigation. The judge says, what about Ms. Garagos questioning Jane about this without introducing the voice note? Comey says that too might confuse the jury. The defendant was trying to feed Jane a narrative. A narrative throughout their relationship. The hearsay rule precludes this. If the defendant wants to take the stand and subject himself to cross-examination, then fine. The judge says the questions without the voice note would not be the truth of the matter asserted. AUSA says this would be a backdoor way to get this in. So I agree with the judge says. So I agree with the government on those portions of the voice notes and order them excluded. Excuse me. Some questions will be permitted if you feel they become a basis for introduction. You can call for a sidebar. Now, the U.S. wants more of Jane's notes or diary. Once there's a motive to fabricate, the statements cannot come. Once there's a motive to fabricate, the statements cannot come in as a prior consistent statement. This fact pattern does not appear to have previously arisen. 2 time periods. Defense argues it would be improper if they post-dated the lawsuit. I know we are delayed in bringing the jury in, so I don't want to push about getting this in. And the judge said, go ahead, push. It's just that the government already put in a lot of messages on this. And the government says, we want in her. I feel obligated 98% of the time. I'm going to reserve, says the judge. Now, can we bring in Jane? Your Honor, we made an application through your deputy. I think it is reflected on this post-it note, isn't it? Now, Will it be documented? Let's have a brief discussion and Robe in the room with Jane and Jane's counsel. Can I come too? Of course, says the judge. Is this about the hit list of publications Jane's counsel said she would submit, but it's not in the docket? Including to Jane are still in the robing room with the judge. Sean Combs has been taken by marshals back into the holding cell. Is this a bathroom break? And on what topic would the witness Jane's counsel be getting so played as jury waits? Counsels are back from the robing room. Now Agnifero, Shapiro, and Steele huddle around Diddy talking with him. A decision to be made? Now Xavier Donaldson goes from the middle to the back table to talk with Combs. Meanwhile, Agnifilo is in the front talking with Comey, and Jane is still not on the witness stand. Now Nicole Westmoreland, too, is back with Combs. He sits surrounded by 5 or 6 lawyers talking and gesturing with his hands. Now Combs is speaking on one with Nicole Westmoreland as Driscoll and Donaldson stand between the tables. This all began before 10 a.m. More than a half an hour now has went by. A moment ago, Diddy was smiling, even laughing. Now he puts his head in his hands. So what was on the Post-it note? And when will it be docketed? 10:40 a.m. The judge says, Ms. Gregorios, Diddy's lawyer, are you ready to proceed? And his other lawyer, Agnifilo, he had this discussion in the back. Mr. Combs was not present. I would like to lodge this objection. We litigated this over pseudonyms. Let's step back in the back, said the judge. I could clear this courtroom if we need to. No need, Judge. I will confirm my comments to an open court. A reason trials and names are public is so people who were there can come forward. We objected to a pseudonym with Mia. Now this? The events in the hotel room on January 24, 2024, I appreciate the balancing, but we maintain the constitutional right to a fully public trial remains. We didn't consent to these events should not be fully public. We didn't consent that these events should not be fully public. Part of the public nature of the trial is for the information to reach the public so other witnesses could come forward. I wanted my client to hear this. Ms. Comey, says the judge, as long as your answer remains no, we are fine. Their argument is to say the name is an attempt to harass. The judge says, in this event in the hotel, is it not one of the alleged acts of sex trafficking? It's just collateral. It's not a real concern, you're saying? The identities of those there is not a defense. Whatever. All rise. I apologize how long this took. We did things to save you time. Jane, you are still under oath. Proceed, Tenny. Good morning. Let's look at your messages where you said, I feel as your lover, I wanted to please you. Push through. What you really wanted was to cuddle with Mr. Combs. I wanted our intimate time. Tell me about the mobile TV you got him. It wasn't LG cordless. You can move it around and see your movies on it, right? Yes. After Cassie's lawsuit went public, how were things between you and Mr. Combs? I came to find out that another woman had the same experiences I had. I put out that energy on him and he was already down. So resentment, everything was hard. Was it a hard month? Yes. Let's play the voice note. Yeah, Diddy voice say, I don't want to be in a relationship like this. I don't want to make anyone feel like this. Let's end this cycle so you don't feel like I wasted your life. Are there more messages like this? Yes. Deshaun often say to you, I'm a solutions person. I just want solutions. Yes. You wrote, I tolerated it. I took on a lot in those rooms. Please don't discredit me. And he wrote, I never discredited you, right? Yes. You wrote that you wanted 100,000 for each wasted hair and more 400,000. You wrote this, right? What? How's she asking this nigga for so much money? Man, this girl's a straight up prostitute, bro. She's a straight up prostitute. Yes. And you said you were thinking of hurting yourself. And he said, don't. Because he cared, right? I don't know about that. You said you didn't have friends at that time, right? Objection. I can rephrase. You said you talked about your feelings with Sean because you didn't have other people. Okay. Sean still paid your rent, right? Yes. The 9,000 that you got from Bear, you had known him from your modeling days? Yes. Did you have to do any work for the 9,000? No. The rapper you mentioned, he was close with Mr. Combs, right? Yes. And they show a video without sound. The rapper, they will record together. He is also an icon in the music industry, right? Yes. You went to the birthday party with the rapper's wife or girlfriend. Did you know Antoine traveled with them? Yes. Oh, no. So this nigga, allegedly Yeezy, he doing the same thing. Did he do it? Because the Antoine dude, we know that's the one of the sex workers that Hun Diddy be having sex with. So you mean to tell me allegedly Yeezy is doing the same thing, bro? That's how she got to watch him have sex? Wow. These niggas out here. Man, how many of y'all remember the other day I did the show when I was in the park? And I was like, how many of y'all think that Diddy never let any of these A-list dudes like bang Cassie or Jane Doe or any of these, chicks that's doing these type of activities? Now we know that allegedly Yeezy is traveling with a sex worker. Oh my God. Oh, who else is he traveling with? I wonder if he into country music. I wonder if he into country music and camels. I wonder. And Mr. Combs knew too, right? Yes. Oh, when Antoine was having sex with the woman, how many people were in the room? 7 or 8, just watching. Oh, these niggas is what? Oh, 7 to 8 people in the room watching, bro. Oh, these niggas is freaking off for real. They are freaking off for real. Oh, now listen. If Yeezy and his wife allegedly is in the room and Diddy's, I don't even know what to call her, jump off, girlfriend, whatever you want to call her, and she's in the room watching, and there's 7 to 8 people in the room watching. Do y'all think that those are regular people in the room? Or are they all celebrities? They not gonna have no regular people in the room watching, bro. They not. They not. They are not. This is where, yo, Choke, you can't go, Choke. Choke, you can't go. All right, Choke, we see you later. All right, why I can't go? Nah, nigga, because you gonna tell. I heard those conversations before. Nah, Choke, you can't go. Why I can't go? Because you gonna tell. Tell what? You can't go, Choke. Wow. You flashed your breasts in the room. And who asked you to? It was just a moment. Oh, 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 I love this. I love this. Everything I've been telling y'all about the industry, we're about to see it right here, right now. I told y'all these niggas is weird. Niggas probably got their joints out. Yeah, get it. Get it, Antoine. You flashed your breast to the room. Who asked you to? It was just a moment. What did the rapper say to you? That he has always wanted to F me? So he had a crush on you too? Yes. Now, if y'all think she ain't get boned that day, you's a fool. How did you bring up Cabral? That's Sly. They asked if I knew anyone else in the lifestyle. I said yes. And at the time, I thought Sly as a safe and confidential person. See what I told y'all? Everybody in that room is in that circle, in that code, in that clique. Okay? So she knows somebody that ain't gonna say nothing, right? Because he's a part of Joe. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is getting good. That was for the rapper and his partner, right? Yes. How did they know to ask you that? We know the answer to that. Because it's a secret society. All we ask is trust. And if you rolling with somebody in that crew, they know you get down how they get down too. Oh, maybe they just picked up the energy or heard that Sean and I were into the lifestyle. You hear that? Into the lifestyle. That's no coercion. That's no victim. That is, you're in the swinger lifestyle. Okay? She just ruined their whole case. You flew to Miami around the time of your birthday, right? Yes. He set up. Courtney, thanks for the super chat. You flew to Miami around the time of your birthday, right? Yes. And he set up a granddaughter's birthday for you. I don't know what that is. Let me find out what that word is. and impressive and imposing in appearance or style. He set up a grandiose. He set up a grandiose birthday for you, right? Yes. There were candles on the walkway. It was very romantic. His heart was beating. Was your heart beating as well? Yes. I was just about to say that. It was all painted pink and silver, a 5-course dinner. Oh, what I wanted from my lover. No ecstasy at dinner? No, none. After you took a pill and he took a pill and Dawn came over, right? Yes, at 1 star. You said you were willing to have sex with Dawn because of the birthday party, correct? Yes, it was nice. This girl's such a... This is between you and Paul Arthur, in which you asked, do you have plans for Valentine's Day? Right? Right. You said you wanted to see Paul as a person. Yes. You said after Cassie's lawsuit, you saw changes in Sean. Yeah. You said Sean will write you. I'm single. I'm polyamorous. And that hurt you? Polyamorous. How do you pronounce that word again? Poly. I'm poly and that hurt you. Yes. After the lawsuit, he went to saying, we are in a relationship. You are my girlfriend. That meant a lot to you. It did. When you saw the video of Mr. Combs laying hands on Cassie, you felt sick? I did. That was not the man you knew, right? Right. Sidebar. They back. You remained in contact with Mr. Combs after seeing the Cassie video, right? Yes. You stayed in Miami with him for a few days and then left. I did. He flew to LA in June with his children, correct? Yes. Fair to say Mr. Combs posted about this trip with his children on social media, right? Yes. This is a photo of how you set up the house. Someone set it up by you, some by Jonathan, some set up by you, and some set up by Jonathan, right? Yes. And this is a big bottle of Clico, right? Yes. In this photo on the patio, right? That's you? Yes. And you were drinking champagne? Yes. Now it's 8:30 p.m. Already dark outside. Tequila shots, but no ecstasy, right? Right. Did Jonathan buy the candles? Yes. Let's play this video. They play a video of Combs talking about the championship of Boston Celtics. A half an hour later, y'all two were fighting, right? Yes. You testified you called him a pedophile, even though you knew she was not underage, right? Right. And you pushed his head into the counter. I did. You had never had a physical altercation with him, right? I had not. But you pushed medium hard, right? Yes. And then you threw a candle at him, right? Yes. You said you locked the door. Was it a button? Yes. So he did not force a physical lock, but a button lock. Right. What was he saying? That I'm crazy. A lot of yelling. And you go into the closet? Yes. You take your working out seriously, right? Yes. But you did not put on activewear, but rather a dress? Why? Because I could put it on easily. After the altercation, and you ran and hid behind the wall, where was your phone? Back in the house. When you went back, did you see Mr. Combs? He was out on the street. This happened hours. It had. You were angry and screaming. You called him a pedophile. I called him a monster. But he didn't kick you again. No, he did. You punched him in the back of his head, and then he punched you, right? But he punched me twice. Let's take a break. Judge calls for a break. I like the counsel. I like the lead counsel and the counsel to Jane to come in the Roman room. I would like to do this in the presence of Mr. Combs. If this is about the issue we discussed in the Roman room, we have concerns. Okay, let's have a sidebar. They are back from the sidebar. I'm really just going to break for lunch. There is nothing to put on the record. Take a break for lunch. They back, but before the arguments, before the jury comes back, headphones are being set up in the jury box. Defense wants to play them something sealed at the end of their cross-examination of Jane. Combs is surrounded by half a dozen of his lawyers. The judge says, I understand the government says we can break earlier tomorrow. So we don't have to deal with this evidentiary issue right now. Let's just finish Jane's testimony. Bring the witness and the jury back. All rise. While you fought Mr. Combs was yelling, you're trying to get me to never see my kids again, right? Yes. You said he was dragging you by your hair, right? Yes. I was telling him to stop. You got his phone, right? Yes. And you called the woman in Miami, didn't you? Yes. I don't understand how can this woman be jealous when he let her sleep with any man she wanted as many times as she wanted. She sneaking off and doing all this, and she got the nerve to be jealous. I don't get this girl. You asked her, did you go to the Grand Canyon with him? I'm asking you, woman to woman. Yes. And she said, you're worrying about the wrong things. Woman to woman. Yes. I told her, he's beating my ass. And then Sean hung up the phone. And she called back multiple times because his phone kept lighting up. Did she call you a bitch? Yes. Did you talk about her previous relationships? Maybe. Then after you called Jonathan, right? And you were in the shower naked, but Mr. Combs was in his pants? His shorts. And you called him a son of a bitch, didn't you? Just a bitch. Okay, just a bitch. And then he slapped you, right? Yes. Hard. Then he tells you to put on an outfit. Yes. And he grabs your phone. He went into the messages and said hi to Anton. And in the text thread, it's about the night in January when you went to Vegas, right? Yes. How far is it from your phone? How far is it from your home in the gated community to the gate? About a minute or two. So like a half a mile? Yes. I drove and I let Anton in. And y'all had champagne and tequila, right? But no drugs, right? Right. You see how this girl said be act like she had drugs every time she was with Diddy? Now she changing her mind. Like all this time, all these other times, there's no drugs. But she tried to paint this picture like she only had sex when she was high. And then you and Sean go into the bedroom, correct? You told him you went to Vegas. Yes. And you told him that you flashed your breasts. No, not then. You told him you referred to Sly. You referred Sly to the other rapper, didn't you? Not yet. Did Mr. Combs tell you at your house you could go to another man's freak off? Yes. He yelled that. Then you say Sean told you, go out and F him. And you said no. No, I said no. And then he pushed the pill in my face. But you didn't have sex with Anton. Not that kind of sex. So what you do? You gave Antoine oral sex? Yes. And then Sean dismissed him. And you told Antoine you send him some money later, didn't you? I did. This was the first time that you didn't have an intimate moment without your partner after the entertainer left, right? Yes. And he said again, I can't believe you went to another man's freak off. Yes. So question y'all. Do you still feel this woman is a victim? Right? If she could go to another man's freak off, you telling me the other man coerced her into coming to his freak off, or the other man forced her to come to his freak off, or the other man made her flash her breast at a freak off with 8 people in there? No, her baby daddy is sick to his goddamn stomach. She in the room with 8 people, and y'all know damn well what went on in that room with 8 people, bro. That is called a orgy. I would love to know how many goddamn women was in that room. Like, wow. This was the first, hold on. And he said again, I can't believe you went to another man's freak off. Yes. Talking about that other rapper. Right? Yes. And he just kept saying, how could you have gone to another rapper's freak off? I'd have been like, yo, give me my money back. Or you ain't getting no more money. That nigga's paying your rent from now on, God damn it. After you called and text each other, right? Yes. And you went to see him and y'all broke up, right? We had 8 or 9 hours of a breakup conversation. You saw him traveling with another woman in Wyoming and it upset you, right? I was at home with a black eye. You hadn't had forced intercourse with Antoine, right? It was forced oral. Girl, please. Play a video. They play a video, but not for the public. They have on headphones, and everybody else can't hear. I will read his response. Mr. Combs says, I'm not going to belittle myself for someone named Bear or for my friend. That means the rapper, right? Yes. Mr. Combs wrote, sorry I didn't take you on trips. I was tripping, baby. The baby daddy, you and KK would have talked yourself into paranoia. You didn't get along with KK, did you? I didn't. Put on the headphones and press play. Pause right there. You bring up OnlyFans there, right? And you've been on it for 4 or 5 months at this time, earning really well, right? Yes. You asked him why he couldn't balance it, hotel nights and private travel, right? Right. And you wrote, did the other girls just pressure you for more trips and I didn't? I just want to know where everything went wrong. Mr. Combs said, that is my friend. I was okay where we should stop. Now, press play and stop. You said, we broke up and I went to one birthday party, not with the rapper, but with my friend. You wrote, I don't even have anything postable. You meant Instagram? I did. You wrote about your child's father. You said, I'm in my late 30s. I don't have time. They play some more video. Now, that last part, that's about your child's father, right? Yes. And you wrote, I just wanted to travel with you. Yes. You sent the clown emoji and said, if I effed more, if I sexed more, I can have going on more trips. Then you went to Miami and stayed in the Four Seasons. You chose that hotel, right? Yes. You took drugs, laughed and danced, didn't you? Yes. You were finally getting the princess treatment that you wanted, right? Yes. Then you told Mr. Combs that you really miss Paul. I had taken ecstasy, but I did miss Paul. You called Paul and he came in a few days, didn't he? And you were at 2-Star. Yes. And it felt good, didn't it? A love fest. Yes. On June 1st of this year, you had a new memory of Mr. Combs splashing water on you, right? Wait, if I may explain, just did you tell the government that on June 1st? Yes. Why did you call yourself Kobe, Jordan, and Shaq? And why are you Kobe? Because I'm the best. Yeah. Wow. Wow. You the best what? And why is he Jordan? Because he's the best. And this is about Pamela Anderson's melons, right? What did you say? I wrote, you are definitely my Michael Jordan, and I am Kobe. Detox weekend. You say, "Good morning, handsome," and he says, "Can you please find a therapist?" Yes. We loved each other, but there was some toxic stuff. But it ended on a positive note, didn't it? Yes, it did. No further questions. Redirect. Can we get a sidebar? Sure, yes, come on. Gives the jurors a comfort break. The cross argued that this witness had a motive to lie. It opens the door to that one sentence I've been asking for as a prior consistent statement. How does this go to an event months later? It's on their point that Jane is shading her testimony to correspond with the government's theory that she was coerced. Jane testified on the stand for days. After getting immunity, she didn't try to get a payday, but they might think she is trying to shade her testimony to please the prosecutors. It's hearsay. This is a fringe theory, says Driscoll. Ms. Comey, how long do you anticipate your redirect? Just a half an hour. Let's take a break first. Your Honor, may I? They back. Defense, and what did Jane's lawsuit constitute the type of influence as in the Tone case? She could file a lawsuit. The application to admit the exhibit we have been discussing is denied. The government has not brought forward any authority on this. But G101, page 6 and 7, pull them up. Can we zoom in? What did Sean write to Paul? He wrote, "I'm going to need you to persuade you." Had you seen this before, Jay? No. What did you write to Paul about Turks? "I'm not a robot, just a mix of tired, hungry, sore." And next, "To insult me about the bracelet, to make me to perform. It crushed me." What else did you write, Jay? This is the redirect. This is the prosecutor talking on. "In that room, I felt like a hoe." So you say. Why would you feel like a hoe, Jay? And then what? The love contract. "He's so good to shower with me with affection, violating sex exploitation in between. I could compromise the bad stuff." Wait, hold on. That's not what she said. What's this word? Compartmentalize. Divide into sections or categories. I could compartmentalize the bad stuff. In May of 2021, did you ask for a condom? Yes. Sean resisted, but he did give in. But the next time, he mocked him. Did Sean let you use a condom? Yes. Did you ever want to have sex with Sly? No. Did you fake orgasms with entertainers? Objection. What the hell is the relevance? That's not the, I'm saying that. Yes, because I was putting on a show for Sean. When did Sean threaten to release a video of you? In December 2023, I called KK. Sean's drug use. How did you send cues when you were tired? I make little faces, like kind of sighs. How did Sean respond? Push through. One more round. How did you try to avoid setting up a hotel night? I try to navigate the night to something else. How many times did you have hotel nights in 200 Mapleton? Once. 2 star? 3 times? 1 star? 1 or 2 times? I felt it was unfair, all of the pressure. What do you mean? Those nights with other men, I was asking, why do I have to break my boundaries and still you treat me like this? What's this text right here, Jane? The All-Star Fantasy Play? What did you send to Sean? A photo of my bloody tampon. And what did you write? I got childcare and said, you pick. And then everything went left. I said, I just got my period. I just handled the first week of school. In 2023, did you become more vocal about wanting to stop hotel night? Yes. He started paying my rent, and so I had to maintain my livelihood. My partner was in charge now. By the sobriety party, how many times did he threaten your rent? Many times. That time after you threw up, what did Sean do? He told me to go back out there and have sex with another man. Was Sean affectionate with you when Antoine was in your home? No. Sean was evil. When did Sean say he gave you ecstasy pill? He said, you're not going to ruin my night. Go suck some D. Go fuck him. Something. How long before that he had put you in the chokehold? Objection. Sustained. Did he choke you with his hands or his arms? His arm. And in the shower, how hard did he hit you? So hard. Then what did he say? He said, get in a fucking outfit. When you hid for 2 hours, could Sean have left safely? Yes. Did you want to have sex with Anton that night? No. Who made you? Sean. Would you give all the money back for no sex with other men? Yes. You're lying. You are lying. Tell the court, why are you here? I got a subpoena, and I'm here. No further questions. Miss Gregos or Garagos, recross? Yes. Did you drive to pick up Anton? Yes. Couldn't you have left? Yes. The only time that nothing sexual happened between you and Antoine was on January 2024, correct? Right? Antoine drove his car into your compound, correct? Yes. You let him in, right? Yes, as requested. You lift heavy weights, don't you? Yes, but a woman's power does not override a man's. Did you hit Sean head against the counter? Bop. Yes. You see the Intercontinental video, right? Yes. Did you refer Slide to another? Did you refer Slide to another rapper in January 2024? Yes. You were asked if you would give up money to not have had sex with these men, but you wouldn't give up your home? My child and I live there. It's hard. You get $5,000 a month child support, correct? Yes. Your child's father is a very rich man, isn't he? Yes. Your dear Mr. Combs, over 3 years, why are you $150,000? Are you trying to say that all 3 years of my life, that's all I'm worth? Oh, excuse me. So you believe that you are worth more than 150,000? Does he? What's the most you made in a month on OnlyFans? 50,000, but it can vary. You said you were hungry to indicate you didn't want sex, right? Yes. Did Mr. Combs give you food? He know what I meant. Did he give you food? Yes. Did you tell Sly that sex with him had been great? Yes, but you got Mr. Combs on mobile TV to show videos of you having sex with entertainers, right? So I wouldn't have to have sex with other men. Sometimes you watch those videos with no sex with other men, right? All of it was, oh shit. But did you, Jane, if you can, just answer the question, says the judge. Yes. What did you see preparing for this? My truth. Did you see records of times you did not have hotel nights? Lucky me. But there were such times, right? Thank God. How did seeing what Sean wrote to Paul make you feel? How would it make you feel? Please answer my question. Now that I've seen Sean message to Paul, probably I did have a hotel night. Oh, so you changing your testimony. No further questions. Redirect. Yes, we need. AUSA, steps back up. Here come Comey. What violence has Sean done to you before he asked you to pick up Anton? Objection. Overruled. He slapped me. No further questions. Thank you, Jane. Jurors, you may leave. We need rulings to make Ms. Sanka's summary charts. I have a letter from yesterday. The messages are within the scope of each employee or agent's authority. This is a chat between the defendant, KK, Fahim, and Robin, his accountant. we will redact the first message about the purchase of a Maybach truck. In the back, if people want to leave, they must before we start. If you are here now, you should remain until we are done. Can we show in the exhibit, cut out the flowers? Flowers refers to marijuana. First time we hear that. There is an item about paying Gudo. He was a drug dealer. There are other 49-page chats and evidence. Who is going to testify about the flowers? We have two witnesses. Judge says A518. USA says D-Rock, Fahim, and the defendant count on 1 million cash by hand. It's not clear how relevant this case. It's not clear how relevant this is to the case. The exhibit talks about cash in the safe. It's prejudicial. Derek Ferguson spoke of millions. This next exhibit is a ledger. It shows drugs and romantic partners, not authenticated. This exhibit, the objection is sustained. If foundation is laid, if the foundation is laid out here. This next exhibit is about an alleged victim who is not testifying. They just want to portray the defendant as a bad person. Gina was a romantic partner. Although Gina will not be testifying, George Kaplan testified about violence against her. George was identified as victim number 3. Gina was identified as victim number 3. I will look back at this. Hopefully this helps with the charts if you have to. I apologize, Judge, but I was talking. May we have a bathroom break, Judge? If we can't resolve the chart, Ms. Senka can testify Monday, and KK is in these charts. Okay, well, we do it Monday. Until 8:30 for the letter on the jury. Okay. Court is adjourned. So, Jane is off the stand. Jane is off the stand. It's a wrap for Jane. This is very interesting. Well, let's see if Yeezy show up in court. That's going to be interesting. Please let them get it out. Ooh, boy. Wow. So, all I got to say to this one is we'll be back tomorrow. See what's, well, Monday. They not coming to court tomorrow, it looks like. But I'll be back tomorrow. We'll go over what happened yesterday and whatever else is in the news. But Choke No Joke, you already know. We're going to dedicate this song right here to the girl Jane, since she went through so much on the stand. This one right here goes out to her because it fits her best. Choke No Joke, good night. Shout out to Wu-Tang. This one goes out to you, Jane. Y'all know what song it is, right, ladies? This goes out to Jane.
Choke No Joke. You already know. Y'all know I love that cooch. You know what this is. I love that cooch. Yeah. It's the A thing. Clean cooch. Let's go. Yo, what's up? My nuts when I wake up. Got morning wood and I just bust one. And mahogany, I'm Ron Isley. Between the sheets, and she want to ski. And just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D, her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please. I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned. Had a Corinne and Medusa at one. And when I look in her eyes, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it for me to taste it. Red Lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her. I eat her coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her. Suck my nuts when I wake up. Got more than wood and I just bust one. In mahogany, I'm Ron Isley. Between the sheets, she want to ski and just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D, her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned. Had a Corinne and Medusa at one. And when I look in her eyes, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it for me to taste it. Red Lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her. I eat her coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her. Choke, no joke, no joke. You know what it is.
Hey, son.
Hi, when are you coming home?
Mommy's not coming home.
Why?
Goodbye.
Where are you? Where are you?
Mommy's not coming home.
Why?
Tell Daddy I'm not coming home.
Why?
Goodbye. Bye. What am I supposed to do? Tell this 10-year-old boy I'm getting some new dick or something?
Check. Yeah. Choke, no joke. Know what it is. This go out to the desperate housewives in New York, Atlanta, Texas, California, Miami, Mississippi. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. It was quick how it happened. We was just chatting, had a lot in common. I kept her laughing, the department in which a man was lacking. He was the king of the ship. Somehow I became captain. My swag on platinum, all my goldie just smacking. Then phone sex had happened. Things went left. I common interest in sex, something like Little Kim and Hugh F. We knew if we met, it would be electric. Then the day came and we met. It was beyond my dream. A dream so sweet it made me scream. It was like a dream. Knew why he made a queen. I wanted to find Marty McFly and use that time machine. Run up in the church, create a scene. Object to that wedding and give her my ring like I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. I fell harder than a mother, my number one lover. Yo, under them covers was like no other. Had everything in common. I used to love her until he bugged her. Bitch motherfucker, device in the whip, had to call it quits. Hit us like a brick, we both sick. Now she got dilemma, like Kelly the kids. I'm calm, wish I never met the chick. Missing her seafood and our trips. Sex in the soul house, we did that shit. Sexing on the tent, we risked that shit. We both freaky as fuck, I miss my chick. Well, never mind, there to take him off of mine. Kindred spirits, just the wrong time. Get divorced, you can hear my line. Until I repent, it's next lifetime. Like, I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Joke, no joke, you already know. It's that south side of Eden Wall flow. We out of here. Joke, no joke. Yeah. It's joke, no joke. Let's go. Joke, no joke. Chicken joke, no joke. Joke, no joke. Niggas joke, no joke.